So I added a monstrous difficulty to Minecraft. Hello everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today I'll be showing you off a data pack I made that adds a new difficulty to Minecraft. It pretty much just buffs most hostile mobs. Before we get started, please have a like, because it really help out a lot. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first mob I buffed is a zombie. Let's just set it to night real quick. But technically, like, zombies are kind of known to be slow, but if they don't get tired, what stops them from sprinting all the time? Running at their full speed. So that's what this... So for now they run as fast as the player. And let me just give myself some basic gear. It's not fun dealing with zombies. Alright. The next mob I can show off is a skeleton, and it doesn't look that much different from here, but when they get close to the player, they can have an iron helmet. And then I'm going to create it so I can show it off better, but skeletons can swap between melee weapons and ranged weapons if they need to, because a bow is not as effective in melee. So if we spawn a skeleton, you see it has a bow, but then if we approach in melee, it switches to a sword. But if we approach with a shield, works in either hand, it'll have an axe so that it can disable your shield. Alright, the next mob I buffed is creepers, and they're just always charged. Pretty simple. Alright, now I made spiders next. So first off, in cave systems now, we probably won't find one, but I'm not thinking so, but spiders will spawn as cave spiders. And if we just fly up here, it creates spiders will kind of flip over on the side when they're on the ceiling, and this is just sort of creepy looking. I mean, there you go. And then the other feature I gave them is that if we once equip our gear and go into survival, is that when a spider attacks you, they can put you in webs. And you can see how problematic that gets when zombies are faster than you are. Alright. Now we have some sort of spawn changes, I guess. So if we set it to day. Alright, so the first change is to pigs. And, you know what I mean, pigs don't really naturally live in the wild like pigs, so I changed them to boars. And boar is just a hoglin that never turns into a zombie. And then cows, I mean, just where do the pillagers get their ravengers from? So now ravengers will spawn in the wild too. And that pretty much means that the main food sources are sort of gone. I mean, you can kill the hoglins for leather and pork chops, so it's pretty much the same. But it's just a lot harder to get food now. Oh, and did I mention that all villagers are replaced with pillagers? Alright, my next change is to beds, because this difficulty wouldn't be much if you can sleep through all of it. So, if we set it to night, go into survival mode, and sleep, there's about a 30% chance, or getting unlucky, but that the bed will attack you, and it will do 3 hearts of damage and wake you up, and it looks like that. It's bed. It's also very irritating, because until you kill it, you can't go back to sleep because there's a monster nearby. Watch if I try to go back to sleep. Alright, it's dead. And when it dies, it can drop 1 to 3 wood wool. But I don't think we got the drop this time, so. my next feature affects the drowned, and it basically just makes all drowned spawn with enchanted tridents. Which, if you find a drowned, you beat them. You can die really quickly. Alright, and then the last mob I improved is the witch. And, I mean, witches might have always wanted a jetpack, so now witches have a jetpack. And this might not seem that bad, but it is really bad, trust me. Let's put on armor even though it doesn't help. Alright. So the way it works is when you get close to a witch, they can fly up and use their jetpack, and sometimes it will leave behind fire, and sometimes it doesn't. There you go. And then witches always have slow falling because they're wearing a jetpack. Yeah, and you also have to watch out for the fire that will come from the jetpacks occasionally. This makes witches very difficult. And because they can drink the healing potions, basically if you don't one-shot a witch or two-shot it, it's kind of impossible to kill it. So if I just go survival mode. Get back here, witch. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!